Hello students, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to study non-conjugated fibrous protein, that is collagen. Is it clear? Fibrous protein are those protein which consist of long polypeptide chain which will not have the folding of typical tertiary structure. Please see the video what is tertiary structure bonds are present to make it. Hydrophobic interactions, ionic bond, hydrogen bond, disulfide bonds. So fibrous protein will not have such patterns. The polypeptide in fibrous protein will do not develop secondary structure, means they will not make alpha helix. Their quaternary structure is developed by joining together polypeptide chain into narrow fiber with the hydrogen bond between the chains. Example is collagen protein, which is the most abundant protein of the animal world, making 25% of the total proteins. It is insoluble because fibrous protein are insoluble, and it is present in the skin, tendon, cartilage, bones, teeth, as well as in the wall of blood vessels. You can say it is the most important structural protein in the animals. Now, collagen molecule is having quaternary structure which consists of 3 polypeptide chain taking a shape of a helix. Please focus carefully. Please focus. It is not alpha helix because they are not tightly wound. There are 3 helical polypeptide. They are coiled around in each other to form 3 stranded rope, or you will say triple helix. Now see the diagram better. See here. If you see, the primary structure of polypeptide is a repeating sequence of 3 amino acid P, G, X. Now what does P stands for? See here. The P is proline or hydroxyproline, which has a special property of preventing the formation of alpha helix and to make collagen more stable. Is it clear? If suppose they are making helix, then triple helix would not have been formed. Ascorbic acid is very important vitamin C, which is need to convert proline into hydroxyproline. Please understand, this is very important concept. So ascorbic acid deficiency can lead to abnormal collagen production. So I think so P group is clear to you. Now see, next is I'm discussing right now G. Clear? Second is G. So almost every third amino acid in polypeptide chain is G. This is the smallest amino acid which is having hydrogen atom in the R group, which always face inward. Clear, beta? Now see next. See, this is X now. The R group of amino acid X will face outward and it is variable. That is why many variations of collagens will be there. Now, if you see here, let me write once again if you are having some doubt. P, G, X. P, G, X. P, G, X. So now if you see carefully, beta, check. 1, 2, third. Again, 1, 2, third. So every time third amino acid is always glycine. Is it clear? So you can see here this is glycine. Then this is your X, and again proline, again glycine. Is it clear? Every third amino acid is glycine. Please, it's very, very, very important. Please understand it. And this is one helix and they are making triple helix. So 3 helix are joined together to form collagen molecule. You can see this is one collagen molecule, means one triple helix, second triple helix, and they are joining with the help of covalent bond. This is covalent bond. Okay, to form, or you can say it gives lot of strength, tensile strength to the collagen because of this bonding only. So I hope so this video might be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.